Okay, looks like I'm live. I'm gonna set up here. Hello, hello, welcome, William. You're the first. All right. Welcome to the X. Let's go to the X. Oh, baby, let's go to the X. So people are already in. There's ceremonies. I'm gonna be copyright for sure. So I probably won't be eligible, but in that case, we gotta promote my PayPal and everything else. All right, we're gonna go in. I got prepaid. I bought my tickets in advance. I got a discount through Presto Perks. So I did bring it up. They're gonna check my bag. So I didn't get much sleep. I was hyped. Well, from last night's long live stream till after 11, I think. It took me a while to unwind. Okay, we're going in. Let me just get my... I had it open. Okay, they're gonna check my bag too. Okay. All right, here we go. Hello. Here we go. Thank you.
Working for a living sucks, doesn't it?
Who's checking my bag? I know the routine. All good. All right, you're gonna laugh, okay? I brought a Tupperware because I'm gonna get food.
Hi, can I?
Bag check. So, my Tupperware, I did bring some watermelon. Okay? I brought my watermelon from yesterday. Okay. So we're gonna...
Just over the other side of the road there, folks.
All right. Other side of the road. I wanted to get here earlier. Oh, I should have... Oh, there's the parade going here. Okay. Let's go.
Everybody answers.
There's gonna be mounted police. Hey, TBS. Hi, Austin City Limits. Welcome. So, I'll move in. They're getting ready. It's a big production for us here in Toronto. Opening day. I'm glad. Last year, I missed maybe 30 minutes of it. And then, hi.
That's an amazing setup.
Yeah, I'm live streaming on YouTube. You want to say hello? You're live on YouTube. Okay. They said to go on the other side of the street. Nobody else is. I want to get some on my other phone. Yeah. So I'm on only about 4.5 hours of sleep, guys, so bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna pre-record a little bit on my other phone, so. All right, opening day here inside the CNE, Canadian National Exhibition.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How we doing?
Woo!
I don't know why it always works better the second time, but it's just like an audience hosting thing. We have to do it twice. How we doing, everybody?
Woo!
Without fail, it's like a scientific fact. Thank you so much for joining us here, and thank you, weather gods. I know we have some meteorologists and weather people in the house. Thank you for hooking this up, because I know it's going to be a little bit rainy this weekend, but we lucked out this morning. Thank you for joining us here at the official opening of the 2024 Canadian National Exhibition. I'm Gurdeep Ahluwalia of the Pooja and Gurdeep Show on 98.1 CHFI. Thank you. One person listens. I appreciate that. It's good. Paying the bills. Traditional media. Yeah. I'm thrilled to be back as the MC this year. Last year, the only thing they told me before I took the stage was, don't screw it up. The fact that I'm back standing here means one of two things. Either I successfully did not screw it up, or, and more realistically, Pooja wasn't available. Either way, I'm here and that's fine. The CNE, though, honestly, is a very special place to me. I grew up in Etobicoke. Shout out to Etobicoke, and I've been coming here basically every summer since I was a kid. And interestingly, it was actually the CNE where I sort of realized I was no longer a kid. For years, for me, the main attraction was always the rides. Like I'm sure for a lot of you come, you do the rides. And I don't know the exact moment it happened, but at some point, the main attraction switched from, riding the zipper to eating a cronut. And I don't know what age you become an adult, but once your CNE routine involves going straight to the food hall, gorging yourself on deep fried pickles, stuffed Oreos, which is a thing this year, playing a couple of games, and then falling asleep in the band shell, I think you're pretty much there. Speaking of which, did you guys see the food list this year? Did you guys see the food? You Googled the food, it's crazy. Once again, yeah. I'll just go over some of the ones that stood out to me. Under the why is it so big category, you've got the 15-inch donuts and the giant samosa. What is it, 12 inches? I think it's a 12-inch samosa they've got this year. That's nuts. There's also a butter chicken corn dog, just the way my ancestors intended. There are chicken fingers that are coated in children's cereal as the breading. It's a good thing there's like 800 dispensaries within walking distance of the CNE, because we're gonna need a little help getting through all this food. Pro tip, stretchy pants. Got them on right now. You guys have probably also heard that summer 2024 has been dubbed Brat Summer. I didn't know what that meant, so I had to look it up. For those unfamiliar, it means unabashedly embracing your messy side. I mean, what better place to do that than the CNE, right? We're gonna unabashedly embrace our messy side. As you guys can see on the banners up behind me at the historic Princess Gates, we are celebrating the 70th anniversary of the iconic and delicious CNE food building. And to represent the CNE Food Products Association, we have Gus Kritikos, Bob Bowman, and Dan Miller joining us. Good morning, gentlemen. And on our second banner, you may have noticed that it is the 75th anniversary of the Canadian International Air Show, and we welcome Laurie Duffy, the Executive Director of the Canadian International Air Show. Good morning, Laurie. Thank you all really for being here for this anniversaries. Pretty incredible. This marks the 145th anniversary of the Canadian National Exhibition Association. Just crazy. That's like 3 Maple Leaf Stanley Cup droughts, 145 years. Sorry, it's too soon. And the debut of the very first fair, the Toronto Industrial Exhibition, that opened up September 5th, 1879. The CNE has not only built and developed this site that we all get to enjoy today, but they've also been a part of summer traditions now for 145 years. Yeah, round of applause.
Osmos right there under the green thing. Here.
Sorry, our view got cut out.
Of course, these grounds have a very rich history that extends far beyond the last 145 years. Let us acknowledge that the Canadian National Exhibition event site is on what is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples. And is also now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuits, and Métis people. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13. It is said that our past informs our future, and although the CNE has changed enormously over the years, it remains a vibrant and popular Canadian tradition that generates major economic impact for both the GTA and the province of Ontario, so we can't forget that fact. And each year, new visitors attend, people who've been coming every year come on, like myself, and new memories are made. And on that note, I would like to turn your attention to the opening day parade. Just look to the north, to my right, to your left, the opening day parade, which is now going to start heading our way. Leading the charge is the Toronto Police Mounted Unit. The Mounted Unit's home base is actually right here at Exhibition Place in the Horse Palace, fun facts, where the horses are housed all year round. Let's listen in. Marching toward the stage, we have the band of the Royal Regiment of Canada under the direction of Lieutenant Gregory Yasinski. Band is based at Fort York in Toronto and is the oldest personally organized band in the Canadian Forces. The band of the Royal Regiment of Canada appears at the CNE with the kind permission of Lieutenant Colonel Adam West, Commanding Officer of the Royal Regiment of Canada.
The view is going to be blocked.
All right, and as you can see, we're going to welcome some guests to the stage now here behind me.
You think this police officer has enough photos of them?
And once again, the band of the Royal Regiment of Canada appears here.
My
at the scene
apologies,
with the
I can't
kind
read the
permission of
chats
Lieutenant
right
Colonel
now.
Adam West, Commanding Officer.
But
of
welcome
the Royal
everyone.
Regiment
Thank you for
of
joining me.
Canada.
Let's see how we're doing anyway. Let's see if I can get another view.
Okay, and on stage behind me now, we're going to welcome in some very special guests. Councillor Veronica King-Jameson, Pillar 4 Lead, Education and Awareness, with her two grandsons, Easton and Keaton McNaughton. Welcome to the stage. Minister Ahmed Hussein, Minister of International Development Canada and Member of Parliament for York South-Weston. Got Minister Stan Cho, Ontario's Minister of Tourism, Culture and Gaming and Member of Provincial Parliament for Willowdale. Welcome Minister Rob Flack, Ontario's Minister of Agriculture, Food and Agribusiness and Member of Provincial Parliament for Elgin, Middlesex, London. Deputy Mayor Asma Malik, Councillor for Spadina, Fort York and CNE Association Board Director. Welcome to Randy Boslaw, President and Chair of the Board of the Canadian National Exhibition Association. And welcome Daryl Brown, Chief Executive Officer of the CNE. Also want to welcome in our special guest of honor this year, Ontario's first Poet Laureate, Randall Ajay. Welcome everybody to the stage. Good to have some company up here. As mentioned earlier, these grounds, now known as Exhibition Place, are the traditional lands of the Mississaugas of the New Credit First Nation. It is now my great honor to invite Councillor Veronica King-Jameson of the Mississaugas of the New Credit First Nation to say a few words.
Ani, Nanabojo, Monique, Vishnikas. Before I do the welcoming remarks, the Mississaugas of the Credit Chief and Council have protocols before we start an opening or any activities. We usually do it in a good way by doing it in our language. And today we have Easton and Keaton McNaughton. They'll do a prayer in the language and they'll do a song for us. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Ani, Easton Disneycause, Mississauga of the Credit Donjaba, Makwadotum. Ani, Keaton Disneycause, Mississauga of the Credit Donjaba, Makwadotum. Miigwech Mishomas, Sogibiwa, Zing Nongong. Miigwech Nekhet Nongong, Gijagat, Weberne, Jinanawak, Midway, Jibamadis, Midawa, Weberne, Jiganonak. Miigwech Kesh, Mikwe, Ogimijan Mazuin, Ogimijan Mija, Ogimijan Abish, Ogimijan Wesien, Minawa, Ogimijan Nesewan. Sama Nibaget Nam, Wapanong, Jawanong, Eppingishmak, Minawa, Giwetnong. Not a motion, Jimushko Gagwion, Minawa, just go down, Miigwech Mishomas. Thank you, Grandfather, for shining on us today. I say thank you for this day, that I look upon everyone and that I talk to everyone in a good way. Thank you to Mother Earth for giving us life, for giving us food, for giving us water, for giving us the animals, and for the air that we breathe. I offer my tobacco to the 4 directions, east, south, west, and north. Help me to be able to stand strong and have a strong heart. Thank you, Grandfather. We're gonna sing a song to start it off.
I might get copyright here.
My name is Veronica King Jameson. I'm currently a counselor for the Mississaugas of the Credit. CNEAugust, Mississauga, Dingiba, Mississaugas of the Credit is where I'm from, and we are the people of the Great Lakes. Makwa Dotum, Megazi Dotum. I'm a Bear Clan on my mom's side, which means for protection and medicines, and an Eagle Clan on my dad's side, which represents leadership. Chief Claire Salt of the Mississaugas of this Credit sends her regrets. On behalf of the Mississauga Credit, I am honored to welcome you today to the Mississaugas of the Credit territory. Today, Toronto is covered by the Toronto Purchase Treaty Number 13 of the 1805 was signed by the Mississaugas of the Credit.
Excuse me.
We want to say Chimigwet for taking time out of your day to be here at the CNE and explore all that it has to offer. The Mississaugas of the Credit stewards the land and waters that make up much of the great Golden Horseshoe region. The Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation continues to welcome and host their treaty lands of all Indigenous and non-Indigenous people who call this place home. We are proud to be collaborating with the CNE in making space for us to be here on our territory, like this event over the next 3 weeks. We have an exhibition sharing our culture, our history, our customs, and we're excited about the activities that are being offered. As part
Sorry,
of
I
the
can't even
Truth
see
and
the screen. I hope you guys have a good
the
angle.
TRC
I'm-
call to actions, it starts by talking the truth.
Yeah, looks
And the
pretty good,
events
but
let
this
us
guy's
tell
standing
the
in front.
true
No.
accuracy of our history, our culture, and about who we are and our ways of knowing. CNEAugust, big thank you to the CNE for their hard work in planning and festival exhibition. And the Chief and Council look forward to continuing their meaningful partnership by doing more, by work together in the spirit of reconciliation. We never say goodbye. We say Bamapi, Minwa, Kwabin. Until we meet again, miigwech.
That's nice.
Thank you so much, Councillor Veronica King Jameson, and give it up for Easton and Cowan as well, your grandsons. I would now like to welcome Federal Government Member of Parliament Ahmed Hussein to the mic to say a few words.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. I'm really happy to join all of you for this year's Canadian National Exhibition.
Woohoo!
Thank you to the CNE organizers, vendors, and all the hardworking volunteers for really putting Toronto's most beloved event together. Chaque année, de nouveaux moments mémorables sont créés avec la famille et les amis. Last year, the CNE saw record-breaking attendance, and we had over 1 million visitors coming to the CNE. People from all over Canada come to Toronto to take part in performances, music, carnival rides, and great food. I've spent the last number of months traveling around the country, meeting with parents, community members, young people, small businesses, really listening to them and sharing with them what we are doing in Ottawa to make sure that every single Canadian can reach their full potential. Notre gouvernement a un plan pour garantir l'équité pour chaque génération. And we are making sure that we have fairness for every generation. This means investing more in creating even more $10 a day childcare spaces, introducing a national school food program so that kids do not come back home from school hungry, working with all levels of government to make sure we build more homes faster, and making sure that we advance really important programs like dental care and pharmacare. And we know almost 200,000 seniors have already signed up for the new Canadian dental care plan. We have to work every single day to make sure that we're creating more sustainable, good quality jobs for the future. Because we are all guided by the belief that Canada is a place where individuals from all backgrounds and walks of life can build a kind and inclusive place to call home. At a time when all over the world you see people engaging in conflict due to differences of religion, language, and so on, we in Canada have not only learned to live together, we've actually embraced each other and are building a stronger and more prosperous community together. So I want to wish everyone a great weekend, and thank you for being here. And here's to an ever better CNE. Merci beaucoup, Exhibtion.
Woo! Where's Olivia Chow?
Well said. Thank you, MP Ahmed Hussein. And I'd now like to welcome in the Honorable Stan Cho, Stan the Man, if you will, Minister of Tourism, Culture and Gaming, and MPP for Willowdale, to say a few words.
Hey, Gertie, just call me Stan the Man. Do it on the air. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you for that introduction. Good morning, everyone. It's so great to be here. I gotta tell you, I am absolutely thrilled to be at the opening of the CNE. It's because this was a very special place to me when I was a kid, and I was here with Minister Rob Flack earlier just reminiscing about our stories from the X, and my most distinct memory comes when I was 8 years old. My dad took me to see a baseball game at Exhibition Stadium, and we ended up at the CNE afterwards. And you know, my dad, for all his flaws, he was a pretty darn good pool player, and he won me a little doll right here on these grounds, and it was very special to me. And I'm sure we all have those types of memories when it comes to the CNE, and that's why this is such a special event, and our government is so proud to support. We're going to continue that support. We know this is going to be one of the sort of highlights of the summer. It certainly is for me. And Daryl, I know that last time we were here and you took me on a tour of the grounds, I mentioned how important the food was as forming part of those memories. It's no different today, and that's why I'm going to keep my remarks very brief, because Hardeep Graywall is here, the parliamentary assistant to the ministry. Give a wave there, Hardeep. Also the MVP for Brampton East. And I don't know if this is true, Daryl, but he's taking credit for introducing the butter chicken corn dog. Now, whether he did it or not, I'm the one who's interested in trying that. So thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy the X. Thank you for being here. Let's go to the X. Thank you.
Woohoo! Let's go to the X, oh baby.
All right, that got me fired up. Yeah, the butter chicken corn dog
back in
looks
the day.
serious. I saw my buddy Devo eating it on breakfast television this morning. Anyone know how he's doing? He's okay. I think he's taking a nap. All right, and now welcome Minister Rob Flack, Minister of Agriculture, Food and Agribusiness, MPP for Elgin, Middlesex, London, to say a few words.
Well, thank you, Gertie. Wonderful to be here in this wonderful August morning. I'm a real honor. Wow, 145 years. It is amazing. I can promise you I wasn't here for the first one, but there are many maybe that would like to have been. Think of the history of ag societies in this province. This is one of the oldest one. Yes, this is an agricultural society. Started off as a farm fair and still is doing wonderful work as we go forward. Minister Cho was saying, Stan was saying about his memories. I can remember as a kid, my mother packing me, my brothers, and some friends into her Austin Mini Cooper car, turquoise, drove from Streetsville, where we grew up, took us to the Clarkson GO train to come to the X. And we would get off, we'd get in, we'd spend our money, then it would be gone, but we had to be back home in Clarkson, not home, but at the GO train by 5 o'clock for years. Think about that. It was great memories I'll never forget. My father, now 92, grew up just up the road in Parkdale, worked here at the X. So it has a wonderful tradition, and I'm so proud to be part of it as your Minister of Agriculture. You know, when you think of agriculture in this province, it is not just about farming. It's from the farm gate to the consumer's plate, over $50 billion in GDP. In fact, there are more people employed in food and beverage than there is in the auto sector. Most people don't realize that. 26 billion plus in exports, and a growing industry. We do a great job. Growing is what it's all about. So on behalf of the Premier, my colleague, Minister Cho, have a great X, 145 well done. And if you eat today, and when you do eat today, remember, thank a farmer. I want to also give a shout out to the Royal Agriculture Winter Fair, first week in November. Ray Stanton, chair, is here, and Cyrus Cooper, their CEO. So two wonderful events showcasing agriculture and food in Ontario. Have a great X. Thank you.
It's fascinating. I did not know that stat about agriculture. Thank you for that education. Minister Rob Flack, appreciate it. Would now like to welcome in Deputy Mayor Ozma Malik to bring greetings officially from this beautiful city of Toronto.
On the harness now. My hand needs a
Good
break.
morning, everyone. How are you doing? We gotta give credit to you. You couldn't ask for a more perfect day, but I know you are all in the sun, and we appreciate it because it is such an incredible day to welcome the CNE. As was mentioned, my name is Asma Malik. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm so proud to be Toronto's Deputy Mayor, so proud to be the City Councillor right here in Spadina, Fort York, home of the Canadian National Exhibition, and I'm proud to be a member of the CNE Association Board and also Chair of the Board of Governors here at Exhibition Place. And I want to thank you. I want to also recognize my colleagues who share with me some of the responsibilities at the CNEA and Exhibition Place, Councillor Nick Mantis and Councillor Parthy Candival, and those are the two that I can see, and I'm sure that there's more who are, if they're not here today, they're going to be coming through over the next 3 weeks. And can we just start off with a few round of applause for thanks. Can we give a big thanks to our sign language interpreters who are ensuring that this event is as accessible as possible? Thank you. And can we also give a big thanks to our MC, who is taking us through the morning in such an amazing way. Thank you very much. And thank you to Councillor King Jameson for representing the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nations and starting us off in a good way. That is so critical. Thank you to you all. And I'm honored to be here on behalf of Mayor Chow and City Council in the City of Toronto to kick off one of Toronto and Ontario and Canada's favorite traditions. And I want you to say it with me. Let's go to
the Axe.
That is right. And it's the 145th Canadian National Exhibition. That is absolutely incredible. And I have had so many incredible experiences of visiting the CNE over many years, and I love hearing the memories of the CNE. My parents immigrated to Canada more than 50 years ago, and they made Toronto their first home together. And I have visited practically every single summer of my life for as long as I can remember. And the CNE has this incredible way of creating joy, adventure, and those lifelong memories that keep bringing us back, and also make sure that we invite visitors and folks who have not had this experience to join us as well. And this 3-week celebration is what I love. It's about spending time with people that we love, friends, and experiencing all that the Midway, the food building, the artisans, the performers, the marketplace, and our waterfront has to offer. And we know that it takes a lot of work. Don't we know that? It takes a lot of work and a lot of people to put this together, and a lot of determination to make sure that this moment of welcome is as perfect as possible. And again, I'm so glad that the weather has cooperated with us. And so I just want to give a big round of applause to the CNEA team, to the Exhibition Place staff, to all of the volunteers who have been part of pulling this together. Thank you so much. We know that because of your efforts, this is going to be another stunning success. I also want to thank Minister Sain, Cho, and Flack for our work together at all levels of government to support the CNE's success. It's been a priority at City Hall for me and the mayor and our whole council to support festivals in our city to go from success to success. I want to thank the CNEA President Randy Boslaw and the CEO Daryl Brown for their energy, their passion, and the care that they pour into this event and into our city, not just for these 3 weeks, but in every single season. Thank you so much. And we're so, thank you. Yes, that deserves a round of applause for sure. And we're so fortunate to be here with someone who I admire deeply and who has been such an amazing representative giving voice and art to our city and to our province, Randall Ajay, Ontario's first Poet Laureate. Thank you, Randall. And we're going to be seeing some amazing folks. Our recently returned Olympian skateboarder, Andy McDonald, our rising star champion, Thea Asadeo. All the very best to every single one of you, to the organizers, volunteers, vendors, to everyone who's going to be enjoying the CNEA over the next several weeks. Thank you for bringing our city together in the best way possible, and wishing everyone the most safe and successful CNE that we've had yet. Thank you so much.
Deputy Mayor Osman Malik, really well said. I'm really fired up for the X now, and yeah, that reminds me, do stick around, because when we wrap this thing up in just a little bit, you are going to see something incredible here on the half pipe with a gentleman, Andy McDonald, who was just at the Paris Olympics. So stay tuned for that. And also, yes, I did want to take this opportunity to thank the best in the biz, Sheila Johnston, your sign language interpreter. Give it up for Sheila Johnston. Sheila, I noticed you didn't sign the part when I said give it up for Sheila. Sheila, is it weird having to sign about Sheila Johnston? Is this like third person? This is like Inception. How long should I keep this going before you're gonna punch me in the face? Okay, let's stop. All right, I would now ask the aforementioned Randy Boslaw, President and Chair of the Board of the Canadian National Exhibition Association and of the Canadian National Exhibition Foundation, to join us at the podium to get us set for the 2024 opening of the CNE.
Whoops. Okay, thanks everyone. I've been given some themes I need to talk about. But first of all, I just want to thank our valued guests, our stakeholders, and the members of the association for being here today and for supporting us.
If you guys
for
are
so
anybody
long.
here in Toronto, have a Presto card.
This is a new role for me.
That's how I use the Presto perks to get a discount.
The Canadian National Exhibition Association and
So
the foundation
I think
as well.
before tax,
It's
$19,
really a great
but
pleasure to welcome you
I
all
bought
to
it
the
before,
CNE,
like
CNE
the last
today. So thanks.
date would be like the 14th. After
One of the
that, there's
topics I'm
a
to talk
different
about
level
is,
discount.
The theme of the CNE,
So,
and this year's theme is
go to
preserving
Presto
tradition.
perks
We've just heard from
website.
some of the former speakers.
And then I learned that there's
about
so
their
many
own
other
personal
things that they
traditions
have
and their
perks on
association
with the Presto
with the
card.
CNE. I know many of you attending have similar
My
stories.
apologies, I'm
And,
not looking at the chat.
All of you have probably attended with
I wanna
either
give you guys the best
first
view
time
here.
years with family or with friends, or maybe it was your baseball team or
I'll
a
catch up with the
cheerleading
chats
squad
later.
or a church
this-
or something else.
when
But you've
this is
all got
done.
those memories and those traditions and that nostalgia and those stories to relate to you. For some of you, I've heard this is the place where you had your first date. In fact, one of my former law partners had his first date with his current wife of 40 years here.
Wow.
And they come back every year.
that's nice.
They are here every year, and I know they're going to be back this year again. This is a place where memories and traditions are made. From our perspective as an organization, I think it means preserving the tradition of this annual summer celebration in this city, on these grounds, with these buildings, and new buildings that are going to come forward as a result of this event being here. And it's really important that I think we make sure we have this space to continue to do this year after year. Yes, it's 145 years old, and Minister Hussein, I think your estimate of or at least I'm glad you noted how popular this is, but it's a little more than just 1 million. It's more like 1.5 million to 1.7 million. This is a popular event. This is an event that brings communities together. It's so important, I think, to preserve this tradition. I didn't grow up here. I don't have memories as a youth of being here. I came to Toronto as a law student, and I found the CNE, and I came back to it to try to support it because of the way in which it is our tradition of supporting communities, of showcasing communities, of celebrating communities. You know, I've lost my place in my notes. This was written for me, so
It's
just
okay.
I see my former assistant sitting down there. She's laughing because she knows how I do this. Anyway, behind me are the Princess Gates. The Princess Gates. For a while, I always thought they were the Princess Gates.
Yeah,
but it's the Princess Gates for the two princes from the 1920s. And they were built in the 1920s to celebrate the 60th birthday of the CNE. And just nod your heads. Would you agree with me? This is a really cool monument within the city of Toronto. Would you agree?
Oh yeah.
I think if I was a
This is
real
the only
estate
thing
agent,
we
I might
really
say
have.
something like, this is the sort of architecture that gives Toronto curb appeal, right? Am I right?
Yeah, we need more of this.
But have you ever thought about what these gates mean? Like, it's really a piece of art, and like any piece of art, you know, the picture is worth 1,000 words. And these gates, as beautiful as they are, is a symbol that I think describes a lot of complexity and ideas and what we mean by preserving tradition as an organization that presents this for the City of Toronto, for the province, and for the country year after year. And I just want to take a couple of minutes to remind those of you in the audience of what this gate symbolizes, because I do think it ties in perfectly with our theme of preserving tradition. Did you notice there's 9 pillars on each side of the sort of call the archway. Anybody know what they represent? Yep, they do. They represent the 9 provinces of Canada that were in existence at the time the gates were built. So it's a tribute that recognizes our country, and you walk through that almost a ship of state as you walk into these grounds. But you'll also notice in the middle that archway, which I think is a dominating monumental structure, and what's on top of it? The ancient Greek image of winged victory. In its original conception, a beautiful winged lady guiding and protecting the ship of state, guiding and protecting Canada as we move forward into the future. So my conception from an organizational perspective isn't one of nostalgia for how I met my wife here or had my first date or whatever. It's more the idea of a tradition of showcasing who we are, who we were, and who we can be in the future. It's not just a static point in time looking backwards. This is not an anachronistic event long past its due date. This is something that celebrates who we are as a people, as Canadians, and whatever occupation we're involved with. I had more to say, but you're probably grateful that the wind just blew that off the thing. So there's some other things that I was asked to talk about, and these are some of the anniversary highlights that we're celebrating during the fair this year. And I see that paper, which, you know, I'm really talking from an agricultural society point of view, has found its way into a plant. I'm not sure if that's symbolic itself, but in any event, I want to point out also these gates are, oh thanks, too late, but thank you, are kind of, well, they're not kind of, they're wrapped in order to celebrate 2 anniversaries, the 2 main anniversaries I want to highlight. The first is, this is the 75th anniversary of the air show. You know, back, yeah, I think a little applause is good. Do you know it's Canada's longest running air show? It's a tradition that closes out our CNE event on a Labor Day weekend. And, you know, I can remember as a student going to school, and as a law student going to school in Toronto, I was really saddened by the fact that I was up at Osgoode Hall, which is so far away from the lake, but we can still see the jets. They're impressive pieces of machinery. And this year's spectacular image will, of course, include the beloved Canadian Forces Snowbirds and the Royal Air Force Red Arrows. So I just want to say, if you get a chance, check it out. The other anniversary I want to reference is the 70th anniversary of the food building. It was built by the CNEA in 1954. And at the time, the food building's down that way. And just remember this when you walk into it with all those vendors. It was the first example of modern architecture on these grounds. I mean, we've got architecture that is kind of Victorian. Even this monumental arch reflects, I think, a little bit of Victorian architecture. But it really was the first modern building constructed on these grounds. I also, just because it is the 70th anniversary of the food building, I want to give a shout out to the Food Products Association. Food Products Association? It's been a long-standing member of the Canadian National Exhibition Association. Our association that runs this thing is really an association of associations, and we're thankful that we have such a huge body of associations that all make contributions to preserving our tradition. Anyway, the food vendors are the ones responsible for that massive setup that goes on in that building. Like, if you can imagine seeing that building empty, it's quite a spectacle. But to see how they transform it in the space of 2 or 3 weeks is really something that deserves, I think, another round of applause for both the food vendors and our staff. And as you know, we're an agricultural society. The focus is on agricultural and food, but we also have other mandates to reflect industry, and we have politicians on our board, so we really reflect all aspects of Canadian society. But food is so important, and that food building is so important. And when you listen to the media, what do you hear? What do you hear most about when the CNE is coming online? It's really about food. It's about the crazy food, the wild food. There's stuff other than crazy food that we exhibit, but the crazy food and the weird food and the jalapeno lemonade, or the twisted pickle, deep fried twisted pickle, or the deep fried ice cream with made of Oreo cookies, all that stuff makes it one of the top destinations for our CNE guests. In fact, year after year, about 80% of our guests will visit the food building. Not all of you, I know, will visit every building, because it's almost impossible, particularly if you're just here for one day. But it's one of the most popular events. I want to turn now just to another topic, which is the Warriors Day Parade. The CNE Warriors Day Parade celebrates the commitment and the service of those people who give up their lives, put their lives in harm's way to protect all of us as Canadians. The CNE Warriors Day Parade is the longest running veterans parade in the free world. It's been part of the CNE since 1921. It was originally, I think, conceptualized to celebrate our folks coming back from World War I. It was sort of updated with World War II and then Korea. And I think, in the future, it will be celebrating our Canadian Armed Forces as well as those of our allies. In fact, this year the parade will have some of our allies from Ukraine who are being trained by the Canadian military here. So it's really a collaboration by all of those who stand for the same kind of values that we do as Canadians. And you might be now asking yourselves, I hope, well, when is it? When can I go see it? Following tradition, it's tomorrow morning, the first Saturday after the opening of the fair. It'll get started on these grounds at about 10:30. But there is more for me to say, of course. This year's parade will commemorate the Royal Canadian Air Force Centennial. That's 100 years of our Canadian Air Force. My grandfather was in the Air Force. I still got his cap. He fought in World War II. But I'm really proud to say that this is celebrating 100 years of our Canadian Air Force. So it will also mark the 80th anniversary of D-Day. I really encourage all of you to check it out and celebrate these milestones with those who are here who give their lives to keep us free, keep us democratic, and keep us safe. Thank you. All right. Just 2 more topics, by the way. The CNE ambassador.
Shall I zoom in a bit more or no? Okay.
I've been on the board for 8 or 9 years, and I knew about our Ambassador of the Fairs program. I didn't really get a chance though to meet with some of these young people that act as ambassadors of the fair until a couple of years ago. And my goodness, these are extraordinary young people. Among other things, they are responsible for representing the one person that becomes the ambassador of the fairs, is representing the CNEA and other fairs all across the province. There's a competition to become the ambassador of the fair. And since its inception in 1971, more than 3,000 young people from 100 communities throughout the province have taken part in competing for the year-long title that is the ambassador of the fairs. And these are those, country agricultural fairs that the minister spoke about. And she really, our ambassador this year, I'm looking right at her, has been extraordinary, and they're part of the glue that keeps us connected in an ambassadorial way with the other fairs. She's laughing, but this is, these are, thank you. This is, I want to, we'll keep standing, I'll tell people, this is Leah Lay, our 2023 Ambassador of the Fairs, and I really want to thank her for all the work that she did last year. It's really, it's a big job, isn't it? And she's going to be integral to guiding our new group of participants at this year's competition. Thank you, Leah. And by the way, the finals, the competition itself takes place on the grounds in the Queen Elizabeth Theatre over several days of the fair. So if you get an opportunity, if you're going by the Queen's Theatre, check it out. There's always something happening there. Lastly, I want to, okay, I got applause for that. Thanks, Bob. Well, maybe I could add something. No, we also run a little thing called the CNE Foundation. It's a separate foundation. The foundation allows us to go out and raise money for a number of community-oriented programs, and many of them take place during the CNE, including the Pee Wee baseball tournament, the 3-on-3 basketball tournaments, other events. One of my favorites, though, and I needed to ask a young person, shout out.
I'm gonna reach for my water.
Shout out? Is that what I do? Anyway, one of my favorites is the Smiles on Faces program. And the Smiles on Faces program provides an all-expense-paid trip for 25 children with significant health or other kinds of issues to come to the CNE along with their families. And our foundation collaborates on this with the Make-A-Wish Foundation and also with the Hospital for Sick Children. I'd really like to see this expanded to more families, but in order to do that, we need some money. And what the foundation needs is funds beyond the purchase of the tickets to get into the fair. So what you're going to see as you wander around, and I want you to tell your friends and neighbors about this, we have a 50-50 draw. And you'll see flags, 50-50 kiosks. You might see some very young people asking you to buy a ticket, minimum guaranteed prize of $100,000. But you know, the bigger prize is how we all benefit when we do things like this for other parts of our community. So I'd really encourage you, buy a 50-50 ticket.
I probably can help solve that for them.
As it was 1 year, not too long ago, about 500 grand. If you don't win that, you still win anyway. So think about purchasing a ticket. The other thing we're doing to try to raise these extra funds is a silent auction, which you can find in the Intercare Center in Salon 106. And there are some great prizes. I know I donated a pair of my Raptors floor tickets as prizes, so go bid on them. There's other great prizes, I think wine, art, other things. Go check it out and make a stunning bid, please. Anyway, I want to thank I want to thank our sponsors, our donors, and our partners for helping to make a positive impact on the community by helping to raise funds for our foundation. Okay, so that is enough for me, right?
Yes.
So I now have the pleasure to introduce our Chief Executive Officer, Daryl Brown. Daryl is serving in his third year as the CNE's CEO. And Daryl had a trial by fire when he came on board, because shortly after he was on board, we had to face one of the biggest challenges to the existence of this organization we've ever had, which was COVID. And he helped captain this ship through it successfully. Daryl leads all of the aspects of the physical aspects of what goes on here, but he also leads and inspires a terrific CNE team of staff that are here, both permanent staff and the part-time staff, and he leads them on our mission to strengthen the CNEA with an emphasis on celebrating our heritage, on advocating for the CNE and its continuance on all fronts, and leading the charge in diversifying our portfolio, because both he and I have this goal of seeing the CNEA become more than just one event once a year. We've got an art gallery we now run 12 months of the year. We've been involved in other projects such as the Pink Floyd exhibit, or the Aurora Winter Festival, or the Van Gogh exhibit, and we're also involved in bringing a WNBA team to the city of Toronto. So we are producing other things outside of the 18 days of the fair, and Daryl is helping to lead that. He's also a much better spokesperson for our organization than I am. So on that note, I just want to welcome Daryl. Daryl?
Thank you, Randy. First of all, a very large thank you to Councillor King Jamieson. The Mississaugas of the Credit are an important part of the CNE and the CNEA, and we're grateful for their continued participation every year. So, thank you. Also, thank you to the dignitaries on stage. Minister Hussein, it's kind of near and dear. His current portfolio is international development. I spent many years in 15 countries doing international development work, leading a number of projects. So it's a worthy endeavor and a tribute to our country to continue to lead in that regard. And you may not realize it, but it's been alluded to a few times, we're an agricultural society. Minister Flack, being the Minister of Agriculture, is also a member of our Canadian National Exhibition Association. And of course, it's apropos to have Minister Cho here as the Minister of Tourism, given the impact and what we do in terms of bringing people into the GTA primarily through the CNE, but also through those other events that Randy alluded to. And Deputy Mayor Malik, I don't wish upon her job. She is, as she's alluded to, she's the chair of the Board of Governors of Exhibition Place. She's also on the board of the Canadian National Exhibition Association. There are a host of issues in her riding of Spadina Fort York, and she works admirably all the time on those. And thank you for being here, Deputy Mayor Malik. But there are many elected representatives, and I also saw Councillor Ainsley, by the way, I think somewhere in the crowd a little while ago. We can't name all of them, but I would like to focus on one person for a moment, and that is Minister of Parliament, or Member of Parliament rather, James Maloney. Maybe you could just stand and give a wave, James. And the reason why I'm highlighting James is it goes back to December 22nd, 2021. I was in a small town of about 60,000, Zinkiv, Ukraine. We had been pushing every level of government to try and give us funding. We had laid off most of the people here, and we didn't know whether there would be a 2022. And I got a text message that James Maloney wanted to give me a call. We've been talking to the 416 caucus and the Ontario caucus of the Liberals, and of course James is a fundamental part of both of those. And it was a message from James Maloney that the federal government would be granting us $7.1 million. And on top of that, the program, the BCAP program, Business Credit Availability Program, allowed us to borrow another $4 million with a guaranteed loan. And so that $11 million made sure that we could get to 2022. Without it, we would not have gotten there. So a big thank you, and thank you for your leadership in that. Now, I always wear Ukrainian-focused garb. It's very much a part of my life, and it's a part of my focus with what's happening there. We have brought exhibitions each of the last 3 years that somehow reflect what's happening in Ukraine. At the Paris Olympics, Yuri Bilak had a photographic exhibition called Dawn. It was also in Switzerland, and we managed to bring it over. It's in the Intercare Center. It's 33 photographs of children from various places in Ukraine with the backdrop of what's happening in Ukraine. It's very moving, and we continue to present exhibitions, to present the story, and keep it top of mind, because it's easy to put things in the back of the mind over time, and there's a continuing tragedy happening there. So please have a look at that at some point. A little bit about our economic impact. We've already heard the 1.6 million. We always get our economic impact independently assessed, because we want to be able to rely on the numbers and tell you a story that is objective. So we get Enigma Research to have a look at what we do. So last year, with that 1.6 million people, they spent in the GTA $210 million. The economic impact to the province was 143 million, to the city was 113 million, 54 million in tax revenue. We hire over 5,000 people. 78% of our employees are from ethnically diverse backgrounds. We hire anywhere from 15 to 21% of our employees who are persons who identify with disabilities. We have over 800 businesses that regularly participate in this fair, and over 1,000 performers and entertainers. We are an economic driver. However, you know, Joni Mitchell, she wrote a song many decades ago. You know, they paved paradise, put up a parking lot, and don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? I've been talking a lot this week about some of the issues that we're facing as an organization and as an event. And one of the issues is the agreement between the city and the province to allow the construction of parking on site. We're all for construction of parking if it's done in the right way, but if it's done in the wrong way, it's going to influence us negatively. So the message is, fine if we're going to expand parking to serve Thermae and Ontario Place, but do it underground and give us the programmable space that allows us to move forward. Now, Randy alluded to our year-round programming. We have a rich history that most people don't know about in terms of art. We had art galleries from 1902 onward, and in fact contributed a significant amount of art to the AGO in the mid-1960s. And we've been putting on programming, some quite high-level art exhibitions, but also community programming. For example, and I'll be talking a little bit about this again later, you know, reaching intelligent souls everywhere. We had RISE programming. We had Odin, the Ontario Disability Employment Network, at the gallery, paying a tribute to David Onley. It is a wonderful place that you should take some time to visit during the fair, because we've got a wonderful exhibition now, which is an AGO retrospective on some of the art that we donated, but year-round as well. So, you know, we talk about themes. Randy talked about preserving tradition. You also may have seen the slogan, Summer with Us. We've been, you know, as you know, here for 145 years of thrills, eats, entertainment, and showcases of innovation. So I just want to highlight a couple of things that are going on this year. We've got the grand return to the waterfront of Aquarama. And Aquarama, of course, is that water skiing and acrobatics. Now, we're only doing it for 6 days. And, you know, normally we program these things for 17, 18 days. You might say, why? There's a city council decision that was rendered in 2014 that says you can't use motorized aircraft in that channel of water for more than 10 days a year. They didn't consult us on that. And we've been programming the water since the 1890s and Aquarama since 1954. So if you want it for 18 days, talk to your city councilors. As you know, we've been called the Showcase of the Nation, and one of the things we've done is you know, we showed the electric car, for example, in 1898, not 1998. And one of the things we did many moons ago in 1939 was to display television. Moses Neimer has a collection, a wonderful collection of vintage televisions from the decades. So we contacted MZTV and asked if we could steal their TVs for 18 days. And so we've got an exhibition that includes that 1939 model that was exhibited at the CNE. So do make a point of having a look there. We've also have something called the Sixth Dimension. If you've been to Salon 103 over the last couple of years, it's a wonderful kind of cosmic, almost psychedelic, it's almost a high without the drugs feel with music. And we're going to have a violinist there, we're going to have dancing there, so that's also worth checking out. And of course, we've got the X Games, fresh off the Olympics. We've got this half pipe here. Andy McDonald, one of the oldest Olympians, fresh from Paris, is here. We've got inline skating, BMX, so you'll be able to see that, of course, throughout our event. And you're going to see a little bit in a minute. And of course, it goes without saying that we have 8 stages, and the top liner is the band shell. We've got Sloan tonight, and also a little bit of other attractions with Paul Langlois, so as the lead into Sloan. Brittany Howard, Bahamas, Down with Webster, April Wine. You can go down the list. You can find soca, you can find reggae, you can find rock, you can find country.
Yes,
so there's a good reason for you to come back every day, is what I'm saying.
She's the bus.
Now,
busker
as you know, every year we have a
since
special guest, and we
Lawrence
are
Market,
very proud
before she got
today to be able to introduce you to Randall Ajay, who's an entrepreneur, speaker, spoken word practitioner who uses his gifts to empower the message of alchemy. He was recently appointed Ontario's first poet laureate. Randall is the founder of one of Toronto's largest youth-led initiatives. I mentioned a minute ago that we had some RISE events at the gallery, Reaching Intelligent Souls Everywhere, RISE Edutainment. In 2018, RISE received the Toronto Arts Foundation's Mayor's Youth Arts Award. Randall is the author of I Am Not My Struggles, a powerful anthology released in 2018. Randall was also named CBC's Metro Morning's Torontonian of the Year in 2015, and Now Magazine's Local Hero in May 2017. In 2020, Randall opened up for President Barack Obama at the Economic Club of Canada, and now he gets to open up the CNE. So let's, without further ado, welcome to the podium, Randall.
Good morning. How you feeling today? Good, good, good. Words are powerful, would you agree?
Yeah.
Words can bring us down and words can bring us.
Amen.
Amazing. I love you can repeat after me. I'm excellent.
I'm excellent.
Because I'm capable.
Because I'm capable.
I'm excellent.
I'm excellent.
Because I'm capable.
Because I'm capable.
Can you turn to the person beside you and say, you are excellent because you are capable?
You are excellent because you are capable.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I wrote this poem that I wanted to share just to
Nobody said it to me.
celebrate us being here and just what it means
Go
to
figure.
be a part
That's
of
my life,
the
man.
X and the CNE. Ooh, I love that. Dramatic effect. I love that. We are not who we are today without the exhibitions of yesterday. The innovations and sacrifices made to help us walk and enjoy the roads they paved. By honoring the past, showcasing the present, and promoting the future, we are helping pave new ways for the next generation to maneuver. We are gathered here in the spirit of community. Although we all navigate life in our own boats, we stay afloat in the same waters, pushing past the ebbs and flows life offers. We're in it together, and it's communities like the CNE that make it better to weather. It has been a gathering place for decades, a capstone celebration as summer begins to cascade. It happens once a year, every year for 18 days to conclude the summer. With all there is to see and do, the CNE truly is a world wonder. It has been a mirror of what happens today, historically, currently, and tomorrow. It is a symbol of resilience, an embodied example we can all follow. Heart to the skies, yet ears to the ground. They have found a balance of new and nostalgic. They're always showcasing the past and trendy hot topics. CNE is a reflection of Toronto's story and identity. For so many families across this country, coming to the CNE is tradition. 6 generations have walked through those gates. This year marks 145th edition. But a new dawn has come with a new vision, and families from around the world living and visiting Toronto have made this a summertime mission. It serves as a rite of passage for so many, seeking their first job or summertime bliss. It's a place for first dates, first concerts, or first kiss. I'll never forget the first time I came here with my friends. The memories, the joy, the laughs. I never wanted it to end. I felt connected to something bigger than myself, freed from my stresses, which enlivened my senses. The sounds of ecstasy, the taste of the world between my teeth, the touch of companionship and glee, the scent of funnel cakes and fried grease, the sight of adults playing, letting their inner child roam free. The CNE has left a kaleidoscope of memories for us all. It's the thing to do before the hustle and bustle of summer and September falls. What memories linger as you think of your time here? What memories do you hope to create as the end of summer draws near? When you leave here today, soak up the rest of summer. And remember to stay curious. Leave a legacy and pave a way just like the CNE. Stay persistent, resilient, and open to change. Just like these grounds, may everyone leave your presence with a smile on their face. Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Rendell. You got us all fired up here for that incredible written piece for the CNE. That was outstanding. And now as the band of the Royal Regiment of Canada serenades us, I would ask the official party behind me on stage to move to our right here to sign the CNE's historic opening ceremonies book. You'll see it there on the table. You can make your way there now. This book is pretty special. It originates in the early part of the 20th century, and it includes some incredible signatures. I'm talking about signatures of royalty, prime ministers, premiers, celebrities, and innovators throughout the decades of the CNE. We'll give you a moment to sign that. And as they are signing, I would ask everyone here in the audience today to stand, if you're able, for the playing of Canada's national anthem and the raising of the Canadian flag. If everyone here could stand up, we'll give you a second.
Oh, over here. Maybe I'll zoom out for you guys. I might have to zoom out for this.
Okay, and leading us in song is the CNE's very own 2023 Rising Star Youth Grand Champion, Thea Asadillo.
I'm recording. Copyright. Sorry, my voice cracked a bit.
Give it up once again for the 2023 Rising Star Youth Grand
And
Champion, Thea
copyright.
Asadillo. Thank you so much. That was outstanding. All right, guys,
Too
it is now
high.
time for the CNE to launch the long-awaited Fun of the Fair, which is one of the brand new programs for this year. And I would like to invite Councillor Veronica and her grandsons, Minister Hussein, Minister Cho, Minister Flack, Deputy Mayor Malik, Randy Baslov, Randall Ajay, and Daryl Brown at the far end of the stage. Closest, I know you're signing the book. Maybe we can, if you haven't signed, maybe we'll wrap that up after. We're gonna have you over to this side of the stage here, close to the half pipe, to cheer on Olympian Andy McDonald. As you've heard, Andy just returned from the Paris Games, and he is going to officially kick off the fun of the fair. So direct your attention there, and he's going to officially declare the CNE Open. So when you are ready, go ahead and fire it up.
Oh, the skateboard, or wait. I don't know if you can view. Aw, it's too far. Oh, wow. Oops, sorry.
That was awesome. Joining Andy there was Eito Yasutoko, inline skater, Zarita, BMX, Paul Luke Ronchetti, skateboarder, Takeshi Yasugoto, inline skater, Zach Newman, BMX, and of course Andy McDonald, who is with us here on stage to officially open the 2024 CNE.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I do officially declare the CNE open. Yay! Let's go!
Wow.
Andy McDonald, thank you so much. Thank you all for joining us this morning.
I got confetti all over me. How's the signal?
Thank you very much.
How's the signal? I had confetti all around me, but I don't have it on me. Yikes. What look at all the confetti. That was fun. That was fun. Let's go look at this skateboard stuff. You know. whoa. Okay guys, I want to go into the building for a minute or so, just so my phone can cool off. The one that I'm live streaming on, it's very hot. So let's go. And probably I'll have some watermelon as well. I need to cool off a little bit as well. Let's see. I got confetti on my bag. It's coming with me. That was fun. I didn't expect the confetti. I don't remember it from last year. It was really nice, the ceremony, but a little tad long, don't you? I remember that last time too. But the signal kind of cut out. Did it for you guys? I have to watch the replay. Oh. Do 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 do. Let's go to the X. Oh baby. Let's go to the X. So we're gonna go in here, the Inner Care Center. This is they tore down the original building. So this exterior of the the arch, the doorway thing, that's the original. They at least kept that. But I don't know why. The building was beautiful. What was it? Across the way is the automotive building. They didn't tear that down, thank goodness. But I don't know why they couldn't keep the whole exterior and build the new with it. But that's it. Let's see. So, and then it'll give me time to say hello to everyone. My apologies, but I really wanted to give you guys a good open ceremony view and all. Oh, and I recorded some, but all right. There's a private reception for some people here. I should have volunteered, but then I wouldn't be able to stream. All right. And in the building there is the pavilion, the international pavilion. We've been through that many times, right?
Show. I miss seeing you involved in this.
A lot of public washrooms in here. I wonder how they got into the private, maybe relative thing. I'm not ready to go in there yet. It's just gonna stay in this lobby, just so the phone can cool down a bit. I can look at the chats. We'll be outside. So I did make a pre-setup. We were here last week. I cycled through to give everyone a feel, but this is gonna be okay, not bad. Whoa. Okay, maybe put you on a tripod for now. Maybe there are some outlets somewhere. Oh, there's an outlet right here. Maybe I can charge while I'm letting it cool off. Oh, maybe do some stretching. Ay, ay, ay. All right. So we will chill. I haven't eaten. I didn't even have time to make a morning tea. I don't know if I need it. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, I'll give you a window view here. Set this up. Oh, I don't want music. Okay, maybe we'll walk down a little bit. Oh God. Yikes. I'm probably already copyright, so why am I freaking out? I should have asked about, or anybody know about this on YouTube. So when you get copyright, but your channel's not affected, the video's still public. It's just that because of the song, it makes it ineligible. Is it just for that few minutes, or the whole live stream, or whatever, the whole video is not monetized, which is crazy. It should only just be that couple of minutes. That's not right. I got some confetti on my back. Oh gosh. Confetti. Yeah, I'll have some watermelon. Over an hour outside in the heat like that. Take so much. Liz, I think it's the whole, okay. That's not fair. It should just be that couple minutes, right? Not fair. Okay. I'll give you an outside view if you want. Well, this will be, did I get copyright yesterday? Or is it, no, it was the black out. Well, I kind of felt I was gonna, so I didn't press monetization thing, so. Nice juicy watermelon. Take your bite. They have the silent auction room here. take one more bite. I've been having something. It seems like it. I'm feeling the foam. Okay. I know, I probably mostly wanted the watermelon, but no, the phone's cooled down. Well, no, it hasn't. It's very hot. Ay, very, very hot. Okay. Oh, but I did say I wanted to look at some of the chats, so let me do that. Okay, put you back on here. Sandy. Hi, Sandy. And then Firestorm, Adrian, welcome. I said hello earlier to some already, so I'm only gonna like what I see here. So, D. Michael, welcome. TBS is here. Thank you. Adrian Rubin, thank you. I was glancing at the chats, but I wasn't responding because I wanted to, you know, let you enjoy this open ceremony. Dodo is here. Welcome. Waited all year for this. That's right. Yeah, so I was glancing at the chats, and then I did read a lot of people are enjoying the open ceremonies, a lot of good history. Dave is here from Maine. Thank you for being here. Thanks, Firestorm. Okay, I thought I missed out. I must have missed out on other chats. My apologies. I will watch the replay. I always get laughter. Like, I always read and literally have like belly laughter with your chats are so funny. Then you want some coffee. Replay of the confetti. Okay, I'm back outside now. Let's go. That was quick. I feel like getting a corn dog already because I haven't eaten. I don't know. We'll see. I can get one, eat, and walk like I usually do anyway, so. All right. first food item. We'll walk the Midway. We'll go through. I don't really buy. We'll look around in the food building. I don't think so. I'm not gonna get anything, but we'll see. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna stay too long. Like, I'll do as much as I can. I'll be back another time. I'm coming back with the family, and then I'll come back again on a stream. At least maybe 2 more times. After 5 o'clock, it's half price, I believe. So I want to do a night one event. If I can fit it in, we'll see. This is going to be the day one. I'm coming back with the family. That'll be no camera for that one, no stream for that one. Yeah, I plan to come back again. Oh. All right. Oh, these doors. Somebody's recording there. All right. I wanted to start where we'll head up back out where we. Oh, I don't want to go by the music, so let's go out here. Oh. All right. This is gonna get filled up more. I don't know why they don't fill it up. Like, yeah. I don't know why they don't. Like, there's supposed to be more food trucks along here. It'll fill up more, but. There is a train too. We can do that. That might be an idea. There's like a complimentary trolley ride thing. Oi. I don't know if there's one waiting in use yet. So I guess that's it. I guess we could start from here. Alright. So this is the first, pretty much the first, of course, pop. Of course, pop. Or soft drinks, or soda is the first one. Seriously, hi there. How much? Oh, it's $5. Oh, it's gone up. It's gone up now, man. $5 pretty much for like a bottle, a small bottle. And you gotta spin.
Come and get your
all you have to do is sign up for a new account, show us the green check mark, and we get a free spin.
So I showed this in the pre-setup, right? The pre-setup.
50-50 tickets.
50-50 tickets.
Yeah, would you like some?
Not yet. I just starting. Like I usually do get. I bought one last year. I didn't win, but.
Well, if you get them now, you get entered in the early draw also.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there's early draws at the end of next week and the week after that. If you buy now, you're entered in all of them.
Really?
So yeah. Technically, like, it's possible that the same number could win every single prize there is. That probably wouldn't happen. It is possible. So it's not like being entered in the early draws decreases your chances of the later ones either. It's the same odds, but...
So is it $10?
$10 gets you 10 tickets. $20 gets you 60 tickets.
Oh gosh.
$40 gets
I'll
you
do 10.
150.
I'll just do 10.
All right, cash your card.
I'll do the card.
All right.
Hold it low because I am live streaming here.
All right, sure thing.
That's
all right. So these are your 10 numbers.
10 numbers. Okay.
And so, if on the draw, on the day of the draw, you go onto the website and the winning number will be listed there. You look through your numbers to see if it's one of those.
So this is the date of the draw.
No, the date is September 2nd, at the very end of the CNE. That's when they do the final draw.
Oh.
They'll do earlier draws also. You can wait until the very end to check all at once, or you can check the early draws as they
So when, okay, so repeat that. So what's the early draw then?
So there's one early draw that happens at the end of next week.
End of next week?
And then a week after that also.
Okay. Got it. Alrighty. Hopefully I'll win something. Do you watch anything on YouTube? I'll give you my card so you can subscribe.
Alright.
You'll hear your voice anyway.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I have 4 channels, but I'm live streaming on this one right now, the main one, out and about.
Okay.
With yours truly, Lizzo C. Thanks a lot.
Have a nice day.
You too. Alright. And then here was empty a week ago, part of that setup preview. So this is what the vendors are here now. Oh, Lena's here. Welcome. Okay. Beep, 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 doo. People recording here. I'm gonna get copyright. No, I'm not going to monetize this stream anyway, I guess. Do they have free samples? Usually they have samples here. No samples here.
Oh, I was so happy with the apple.
So some are still setting up. All right. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, here's a sample. Gonna get some sausage samples. Yum. Try a free sample. What do we have here? What do we have here? One flavor or what?
So we have our spicy and our original.
Spicy and original. Okay. Thank you. Oh gosh. This was the spicy. You can see the chili. Hi. And this is the regular. They're giving out rooster hats. Hi, good and you. I have
How are you? I'm good, thank you.
Oh, what do they have here? Well, let's give this a try anyway. I'm gonna do... Oh gosh, how am I gonna do this? I need 2 hands. Okay, I can't turn it on me right now, so take your bite. Take your bite. Which one? Spicy or regular? Anyway. One bite. I think I put it. Not too spicy, but it's good. Okay.
Okay, so there's drinks right over here too.
Oh boy, hair is falling. Okay. The regular one's just as good. Especially because I haven't eaten all day.
Exit now. Keep riding. Please remove your hands from the handrails and keep your hands close to your chest. Exit quickly to the gate on your left. Exit now.
That was good. I needed that. OMG. Let's go on the ski lift. Lobster Shack is here. They have a food truck. Frozen lemonade slushy. Yum. I love slushy. But I have my water. I'm gonna get a corn dog now. I love the smell of a barbecue, a roasted thing. Like, this is my favorite place to get the corn dog. All the other ones are not it's not consistent, so you have, this is they're always at this location, this stand. I always try to make sure to find this corn dog vendor.
Thank you so much for playing, guys.
Step right up and play the birthday
$2 only.
$2. You could win some of these amazing prizes we have here for you today. Thanks again. I'm going to favorite one to grab the win. Easy as that.
What do you win?
It could be your favorite holiday. Step right up, folks.
Look at the toys. So what do you win? Like if
This time it's anything out of the bin.
That's good.
Then, yeah, 2 of those can be traded up for the one.
2 of those, you get that.
And
Okay.
2 of these can be traded up for the really big ones.
Awesome. Good choices.
Yeah.
And $2 only. That's good.
$2, yeah. There's some that are $5, and just feel how
Oh,
soft
so
they are.
cute. I'm live streaming on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
So cute. Hey, I used to work at the
yeah.
many centuries ago.
This is my second year here.
It's so much fun, eh? Did they call you back then? Are you on their list? That's what they used to do.
I didn't get called back. I just applied again,
Ah.
and I got in pretty quickly.
Yeah, because you're on their employment list
Yes.
anyway, right?
And I was so good at yapping.
Oh, that's good. Did you do this last year?
I did this last year, yeah.
Ah.
It's my job to talk a lot.
Oh, that's good. So is that what you do regularly?
Not around the clock. This is just like a part-time season.
Oh, this is so cute.
It is so cute.
But I will play when other people are playing. I don't want to play by myself.
Yeah.
Not the same.
Alright.
But yeah, $2 is my budget. Okay, you too.
Step right up and play the birthday game, folks.
Yeah, I used to work at the X. Best job for a teenager, I'll tell you. Okay. Hello, boys. Good on you. Were you here last year? Yeah, because I bought, yeah, I buy always from this stand. So remember me. Remember me.
I didn't work on this stall. I work in the...
Really? You look familiar. Maybe it was your twin. Okay, can I just get a regular? Yeah. Can I give you my card? I'm live streaming on YouTube. Please subscribe. Okay, yeah, just a regular one. How come you made such like all long ones? Are those regular ones? Oh, okay. No, regular. Can I play by card or is it cash?
Money's also fine.
Huh?
If you have cash, then it's okay.
Yeah. How much is it? Oh, it's gone up, man. Okay.
Kind of from the last year.
It was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I thought it was. All right. Maybe I was like, okay. Can I have 2 card? If it's okay, you know what? Forget it. I have cash on me. I'm gonna come. I have a Tupperware. When I'm heading out, I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna buy a couple, take home. Stop laughing, GBS. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Oh, I should have. I can't. I have a. I gotta put my backpack on my back to free up. Like, how am I gonna do this? Oh, I can. I gotta unravel this. Now they used to have thicker batter. Take your bite. Anybody have a corn dog before? See, some people use ketchup and all that jazz. They're fine on its own. Take your bite. Yeah, the batter is amazing. So good. Yum.
A lot of strangers.
Look at those onion rings, ma'am. Wow. $18. Looks good. Oh, what are those in the middle? Potato chips. Yum. He is. You have to push it up now. But I want the crispy batter. That's what you do. So you don't poke your mouth. Your bite. I have my harness on now, but I have my backpack. Not good. I won't be able to go on any of these rides. Only the Ferris wheel. Button photo.
How about you go there? Got me walking around with no teddy bears. Come on.
Are they getting off? Crapping my pants if I was up there like that. So dangerous. You're trusting these things. Okay, that's it. Okay, not thrilling at all, but okay. that was. Oh, now it seems like. Who would go on that? Oh, they are going upside down. Holy smoke. Hi, no. Wow, they won prizes already over there. Oh, I gotta get an ice cream waffle. A huge tradition here. All right. Check the chats. Yeah. $0.25 for how many rings for 25 cents? Small bucket is $5. What's 25 cents? What's 25 cents? What's the 25 cents?
Oh, 25 cents a single ring.
Just one ring. Oh, got it.
Look at my hand, look at my heart. Look at that more of a slip. Look at the way I got that stick down to that well. Like I just want to pick it up about an inch up in the air. I want to stop right there. I want that bottle completely steady and still. So look at it go. Everybody watch.
Just checking on some stuff. One moment, guys.
Birthday game, $2. Place your bet to win a prize. $2 only, $2. Birthday game, $2. That's okay, birthday game, $2. Place your bet to win a prize. We're gonna get another race started. We're playing for choice. Any choice, any large size prize. All the way
Alright, only 2 more races. Only 2 more races. Final call.
Birthday game, $2.
Alright.
Win a prize. Win one prize.
Alright. Eyes on your targets. At the sound of the bell, you're gonna shoot your water. Alright, go, go, go. It's getting close. It's getting close. And number 14, you are our winner. Congratulations. Any choice, any large size prize? What would you like? Which color?
Oh, Hello Kitty. They don't get a Hello Kitty. Oh, Kool-Aid is cool. There's Kool-Aid. That's it? No. I don't even know what that toy is.
We're giving away a bubble tea. Congratulations.
A bubble tea. One moment. We'll walk through a food building.
I'm showing you. Turn around. Look. You want to look like this, okay? That's how you live. You don't need to hit anything. You don't need to roll hard. If you even roll it this hard, it's going to come back. Right? So just gently.
We'll go through the main entrance. There's side entrance here. Oh, actually in the Intercare Center with the international vendors there, I think there's going to be massage. I would love to have my feet massaged and my shins and calves. I might do that off camera, mind you, when I finish. Yeah.
Remember when we saw Elvis Franco on ice? Yeah.
Whoa. They have washrooms in here as well. So already crowded. Whew. just want to show you the map, how it's fairly large. So trying to figure out where I am. Did I just enter from here? No. BMO Field. I think I entered from... No. They should... I don't know. The map is... Anyhow, this is how it looks. All food in here. Oh, yeah, so we did come in here. That's Pizza is here. Pizza. Carousel Amusement Bar. So that's where we are. So this is only open this time. I don't understand why they don't have this open up year round. And like, because it's like, even though it's food building, it's like, it's a food hall. All right, we'll go out, like, wow. We'll just walk around. I don't know if if I see something, I might get, but I'm not planning to. I have to come back and do a pre-record of the building on my own. Or I can do multitask. I got a weak signal. I'm gonna actually have to charge you guys anyway. I stood still because I see weak signal. Can you tell me how the signal is? Signal is good? Okay. I'm gonna start walking again. I'm gonna put away my sunglasses on here. Actually, since I'm standing here, I'm gonna pre-record a little bit. Inside the food building at the exhibition.
Well, it's quiet.
Beaver tails here. Oh, they have ice cream. They have Greek food. Mancha. Oh, they have egg rolls here. Oh my gosh. But usually you get mancha at the food court in the malls. Can I just squeeze by here? Alright. Looks good. We got chicken tenders here. They do poutine. Ho ho ho, look at the tzatziki. No, they gotta put more liquid there. It looks gonna get dry. Oh, there's still Lick's Burger. Lick's Burger has been around in my teens, I think. And before Dundas Square, there used to be businesses there, and that was the first location for Lick's Burger. Then they opened up a second location in the Beaches. I don't think that they're no longer in the downtown area, but they still have, not that I know of. Well, they have, they're here in the exhibition. Oh, remember last year it was a fail. I got their fish taco. Horrible. Seriously? Alright. Fuwa. Super Noodle Company. Do they make noodles on the spot? Oh, music. They have vegan Indian food. Oh, look at, they have a veggie samosa grilled cheese. That sounds good. Hi. I'm live streaming on YouTube. You want to say hi? I'll give you my card. Subscribe to my channel. I do food reviews. Maybe I'll get something, I'll review it. So they have, do you guys have a restaurant? Where? Mississauga. Maybe I'll come and dine inside. My email me your grand opening. I'll come cover the grand opening. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Gundam style Korean hot dog. Gundam style. We got Gundam style Korean hot dog. It's funny they have Subway pizza here when you can get that out on the street. Quick pizza. Boost. Duchess Fritz are good. I bought them twice last year. It's a bit pricey, but they are good.
I can share with you.
Okay, thank you. Watch your back. Watch your back. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I had the Cafe TO. I had their ice cream. Remember, I had their mango sorbet. I actually thinking of getting a machine also ice cream. I had this last year. It's good. Yeah. No, not that's new. I had the spice cream one. It was good. Yeah. I don't know. If I'm gonna have some wasabi ice cream, I need a dynamite roll with it or something, right? Well, sorry. Oh, it's gone up. It used to be just 99 cents, maybe even 50 cents at one time. But it's $1.99 for like a small cup. I'll show you guys. Been around forever. Hang on. I'm gonna put away the menu here. Sweating. Alright. Did I get this one? Okay, this spaghetti vendor has been here since I was a little girl, so that's a long time ago. Back in the day, I think they were like 50 cents a cup, and now, then it went up to 99 cents, and now it's $1.99. So this is what, oh, sorry. This is what they do. The meatballs. And if you add meatballs, it's added price, obviously. So what, hi, for $1.99, what size is it? It's small? Okay.
Well, that's not really good. Can I do one medium, please?
Mango. Oh, look at this taco. 4-pound taco. Hi, I'm just good. It's a 4-pound taco. And how much is that? $40. Okay. And this is
30.
Sorry?
30. 30.
What
This
is
is a machete. This is like a huge
machete?
quesadilla.
Oh. And then this is how much?
30.
30. Okay, got it. Wow. That's nice. Nice. Do you retail these ones? No. You should. It looks good. Okay, thank you. So this is machete since 2022. Oh. Do you guys have a restaurant or you only sell like a location out? Oh, so this is for here. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Nochi poutine. Korean fried chicken. I'm only gonna go to the vendors that we don't see out on the street, right? Ice cream. Reed's Dairy. I don't see a Reed's Dairy out in the city streets. This is where I start getting turned around. Maybe I'll stay in here. Do like a circle. I do get turned around, and then I'm like, oh, get me out of here. All right, Tuxedo Franks. Tuxedo Franks. Tamarind. Daily dumpling. Wonton Co. I think that's the same one on Bath. Oh, there's one on Spadina College. One on College. There's one. I thought this one. I thought it was the one on Bloor and Spadina. Maybe it's that same address. Jesus, Murphy. Okay, so we did a circle here. That's it. All right. Now we will carry on. I guess I should be pulling this closer to me. Alright, new section now. This is... So we'll cover all this. Okay, freshly squeezed orange juice. Steak and cheese. A lot of good choices, I think.
And then, like, Clara was just there.
It's called Eat My Bulls. Lobster potch. Maybe I should get an ice cap. Super fries. Oh, they changed the Epic Burgers, waffles. Got a new signage. On that side, but this is the same signage. I got the crow, the donut pulled pork. We had that. Roasted corn on a cob or strawberry with chocolate. Oriental Express. They've been here since I remember, like. Ooh, lemon chicken. Oh, spicy, salty squid. Like our Chinese version of calamari. So good. Oh, there's an American original fish and chips. They've been here since I remember as a kid. I've tried these pierogies, failed, not good at all. No thanks. So JJ Market. Big boy appetizer for $15. Quite pricey. Wow. Okay, so we walked it around here. Okay. Start another. All right. Pizza Nova. Not bad pizza for a chain. One of my, I don't mind Pizza Nova from a chain pizza joint. Let's see how they make the pizza.
Lizio, how are you?
Oh.
I watch you on your YouTube.
Oh,
nice to see you.
Who are you then? What's your name? Do you chime in?
No.
You should. You should get your buddies to sub me. I found a viewer. Oh my gosh. But he doesn't chat, so I have a lot of viewers that don't chat. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's so nice. Look at all that. This is the time to get them when I just made it. Like, look at that. That's a Hawaiian, pineapple and ham and bacon Hawaiian. Pepperoni, fresh mushroom and bacon. A pepperoni. Got the pepperoni. Yeah. Okay. Got Jamaican here, or Jamaica. Island fried chicken. Oh, are they? Oh, do they have a location? I think they might have a location at the ferry docks. Hand pulled, amazing ramen. Oh, let's watch this. Hi. Oh. This is a work of art. Wow. Like magic. Nice. Huh? Thoại San, dạ, người con Thoại San, người con Mandarin? Not right now. I'm walking around first. Okay. Yeah. I thought you. Here's my card on YouTube. Okay. Handing out my cards. One moment, checking out some things. Far East Taco. What's the difference? And then we have Jake's Seafood. Lobster, crab, and shrimp. Fish and chips. I love all the signage. So retro. have Montreal Deli. Whoop, oh, sorry. Tokyo Hot X Nashville Hot Fried Chicken. Smash burger and curly fries. The original curly fries are not around anymore. It's holding up. Lucky chicken tenders coated in cereal snack. Oh, that's what they were talking about at the open ceremonies. They were talking about that. Alright, I think I walked that now. I got Canadiana since 1967. You can get your P-Mill bacon sandwiches here. Bison burger, fresh cut fries. P-Mill bacon sandwiches $9.95. Bison burger is $12.25. Add cheese, that would be $1.95, $1.95, as well as bacon, another $1.95 on top of all that. All right, okay. Now we're gonna go this way. I think I'm mapping myself well. That turned around. All right. I think I walked here already. See, I'm getting turned around. I'm looking at the spaghetti. No, we did not walk. See, there's double. There's two of the same company here, I think. They have the San Francisco sandwiches from there. But they are, you can get them in certain neighborhoods. They'll have a location. This is Simon's Greek. Ali's Rotis. I think this is a different location. This is their second location. That's where I got turned. Did I come here? But it doesn't look the same section. Harvey's. You can get Harvey's in neighborhoods or downtown Toronto. Wings and tenders. Mexican street food. More ice cream. Deep fried, Mars bar, corn dogs, and more. was one of the first places to change up like the traditional burgers and whatnot. They added their own twist to it. Toronto's best bacon and cheeseburger. Voted on. Oh no. How's my signal? I have a weak message coming through, so let me know what the signal's like. I'm staying put. I'm gonna just sit here for a minute. It's okay to sit here?
Sure.
It's okay. Welcome to my channel, everyone that's new. Thanks for subscribing. Stick around. You come to the right channel for excellent content. Brittany, welcome. I see Christian, welcome, and George, welcome. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit for a minute. I need a little break, I guess, as well. So. I do find like I'm on only 4.5 hours sleep. I'm good. It's just when I don't sleep, have a solid sleep. That's when my body's a bit still like it's a bit achy, but okay, don't worry. Some water, maybe some. I'll eat some of my watermelon. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have a rest day for sure. Plus it's raining. Rest day, cleanup day, editing day. Alright. Let me just get out my watermelon. I saw it and I wasn't gonna bring it with me, but then I'm like, no, I'm gonna take it in. They're like the CNE, they don't have any rules. Like you can bring your own food if you want, water. Not like Canada's Wonderland. You cannot bring any food into their amusement park. No. I don't know if water is okay. Isn't that awful? You can't bring your own water. If that's the case, but they want you to buy everything inside and they charge you triple the price, you know. So okay, I'm gonna have some watermelon. when any fruit like this, when it gets on your chin and stuff, it's so sticky. Whew. I hope you guys are entertained. Actually, the last couple pieces don't look so great. It looks a bit too mushy. I'm not going to eat that. We'll carry on our walk here. I have everything but the kitchen sink in here. Hand wipes. Some PR media people with their... Uh-oh. I think the signal is giving it. Doesn't matter? How can I zip right by the garbage? Oh gosh. Alright. I feel like we did it all. I'm looking at everything. It looks... I'm getting another message. Lizzo, if you walked into the CNE, technically you brought in 60% water of my own body water. I don't know what you mean by that. Hey Igor, thank you so much. Thanks for the compliment. Thanks for this. Looks great. Ah, very good. Thank you. All right. I think. No, we didn't walk over by the carousel. Okay. All right. I have to wipe the lens on my second phone here. Yeah, so we basically walked from the pizza of this half of the room. Okay, so there. We didn't walk on this side. So if you're visiting Toronto, you're from somewhere else. So what's popular for Toronto, like Canadian food, or well, the poutine, right? Pea meal, bacon, fudge. Fudge is for something sweet. Fudge, beaver tail. Dim Sum Delight. I bought some from them before, so their dim sum is pretty good. Wow, nice presentation. Hi, I'm live streaming on YouTube. So what are you called? Anush? on Middle Eastern. Very good. Thank you. So here, oh, hi. They have the cupcakes. Sticky rice and lotus leaf. So looks pretty good. I did order some before. Oh, look at there. Siomai looks good.
It's a lot of the same price.
The siomai looks good.
I didn't even get it.
Some fried chicken sandwiches here. This is the second location of this Greek and fish and chips. We already saw that. They have a faux stand here.
I just saw it right there.
Not same with the. So there's like a double. Eva's original. They're in the annex. So you can get that at the annex. So no big deal. Bub's Badass Burgers. I've never heard of them before. Omochi. Maggie's hot dogs. Queen dog since 1959. So here's the old fudge hot. They're from Niagara Falls, but they've always had a booth here. Oh, these were. Wait, what did I buy last time? I couldn't get enough of them. Well, not the peanuts. In one of the buildings, I think it was either pecan or almond. You know, they're coated with the candy around it. Sample? Oh, what flavor are we sampling?
Maple walnut.
Maple walnut. All right. Thank you.
Slices for $10. You can get 3 for $25.
All right. Sampling a piece of walnut fudge. Walnut fudge, right? Or Wait, maple walnut. Okay. It's good. It's sweet. Very sweet. And a little pieces goes a long way. One moment, guys. It's sweet, man. Okay, it gave me 2 small pieces. So I'm gonna try it. It's good, but it is sweet. Unless you really have a sweet tooth, you can eat a lot. but I don't really have a lot of I'm not a huge sweet tooth person. That piece is enough. So for me, a piece of fudge would last me a long time. But I'm doing my rounds. I'm not ready to buy anything yet. But thank you. Okay, thanks. Now I need a drink of water. Let me get a drink of water. Oh, the breeze is good. I'll stand here for a minute. I need some breeze. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're still walking here. We already did this side. Piece. So that's it, really, I think. We'll have to go around here. Work it, girl. Oh, we already walked here. So we did it all, gals and girls, and we walked it all. Do you want one together? They're so into themselves right now. Okay, I think that's it That's it for the food building. We walked it. If I feel like something, I'll come back. All right, we walked the food building. Now we're gonna exit and look around. Check. Oh, I need my glasses back on. La 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 la. So back in the day, I've had a debate or just this stadium, this BMO Field was not like our old stadium was closer to the lakeshore side, and there was another building. I think it was the Sports Hall of Fame that was here, a small. So don't recall it being like this. This is where I've said that the feng shui with this BMO Field is not happening for me. Anyway. One moment. I want to just take a seat here for a minute. Check something out. Oh, they're tight. Whoa. Okay. What you saying?
got hype when I got that one. I thought it parked something.
Still going on? They're donating on the Midway.
Okay. Okay. Peter loves fudge. Chocolate fudge. Is fudge is fudge a Canadian thing? Oh, don't forget maple syrup. It's a Canadian thing. Aw, the BMO. BMO. BMO beer mascot. Uh-huh. The bear's getting harassed. The bear's getting harassed by the kids.
Oh, high five him. High five? Give him a high five. No? High five. High five. Your turn. High five.
Oh, I better charge my second phone. Oh, so cute.
Did you get your high five? Yeah?
Hi.
All right, Mr. Bear.
Give us a shaky, shaky. I want him to dance. Aw, bear hug. Bear hug. The bear hug. Do you want mine together too? I can take it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One more picture, Mr. Bear.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
I just changed this for you.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
You were doing this. It's more
Oh.
square. I always do the larger one, so it's wide, longer, wider.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Where do you change this?
Okay, just cause.
I didn't know that.
So okay, wait.
Your
So
photo?
you push up,
Oh.
and then you click on the number. You were on 4.3. I always because that's what it used to be, and then they changed, and then now you have to adjust. Yeah. Okay. All right. What are we doing, guys and gals? Okay, we're walking. We're walking. The only time you can happily hug a stranger, right? In a costume. Yikes. Look at the pretty flower. Look at the pretty flower. Love the color. Oh. Okay, let's go. This is the kids section. I think they have something else here. Some fun, like choreograph wrestling. I think we caught that last year. We have the country stage here. Who's still with me?
You have to go over here.
Ruben's here. Lena's here. Thank you. I know. Yep. This used to be music. It burnt. It burnt. It went on the top. They fixed it. I think this is like, I forget, it's called music something, music pavilion or something, I don't know. There's an old fire station here. Adjusting, sorry. Kids section is over here. The kiddie section. Here we are, fire hall here. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Killian.
There he goes.
We're in here, buddy.
Whoa.
There you go. You say hi?
Oh, look at my little ball. So cute. Oh. All for the kids, you know. See, I want to go on that. We'll use that to get back, I guess, to the start. I want the island to have one of these. Yeah, they could use one of these at the island. But they would have to charge at the island. These are free here. But for the island to make some money, because they, you know, they need to keep that going. The bubble machine, bubble bath float going around here. Oh my gosh, how did she get that gig? She's literally in a tub and it's shooting out bubbles. I want to get over to her. I love this building.
And everybody, don't forget to take your bath today. They're very relaxing. They calm the nerves.
Oh my gosh.
All right, ladies.
high. There's a fire truck, hot dog truck. It's a fire truck hot. I'm so screwed with copyright here, but what can I do? I won't turn on monetization anyway then. Wow. This is the first I've ever seen a fire truck. Township fire truck number 58. Fry our truck. So here will be some concerts. The band shell will have some concerts. I think, I'm not sure if they're all free, but you got the rib. You get your ribs here, smoked meats. Ugh. Walking through the smoke. So here they're gonna have concerts. Bell, CNE, Ben Shell. Oh, they've changed the... Oh, they took out the original. Oh no, that's an extra canopy. Oh. Okay. So this will be... This is where... I don't... My brother's late wife's side of the family, I think, either relative or family friend. I don't know. Anyway, they one of the guy, let's say a relative. I don't even know the relation, but their son, not my brother's son, but their friend's son or whatever, organized and organized a proposal here on stage. So they went to see either a hypnosis. It was a hypnosis guy that they've been following or something. So he was doing his show, hypnotizing the audience and whatnot. So they arranged for how did it go? They arranged for the girl that was gonna get proposed, right? I can't remember. Was it her or he? One of the other way around. It could be her. She was being hypnotized, or he was being hypnotized, and somehow she woke up and he was on. Yeah, and then he proposed to her that way. It's all on YouTube. I should share it on my Discord next time. It was well done. Anyway, I'm taking another seat break, but I'm just gonna point out. So this is a new canopy, but back there is the original. the original like band shell, if you can see behind the lighting. Like it, I like that. It kind of reminds me of the from Fred Flintstone when it was Anne Margaret, the actress, singer. She was on Fred Flintstone. They made a character out of her, and she was I can remember it was actually for the Flintstones animation. It was more like a shell, like a seashell as a band shell. That's what this reminds me of, that from the Flintstones. All right, so, all right. I just wanted to show this, and then we're gonna get back up and walk. I wanted to start getting this thing going. We did a thorough walk in the food building, right? I'm gonna go. And then we're gonna have some more stuff to eat, maybe. I wanna go on the Ferris wheel sometime. I wanted to, we were up when it was like a nice sunset going on, but I'm not gonna wait till that late. So it's 1:30 now. 1:33 to be exact. Just making sure my phone is being charged. What the heck? Okay, now it's weird.
Hey, well, you know, tell her. But you know, she still work.
Okay, let's charge. Okay, let's go. I don't want to walk through the smoke again. That was bad. Okay, I have to go here. On the grass, I don't know if I don't know if my wheels can handle the grass. So I have to go through that smoke again. My hair is gonna smell like barbecue. Or can I go around? Maybe by the fountain. There's a beautiful fountain here. There's a casino here. I would go, but we can't film it. I met a couple of guys. I think some from the States, some from Europe, some poker company. I can't. It'll be on. Did I record them? I pre-recorded some stuff before going live. See, we can see the. You can see the back here. So the first bit is new, but you can see the older. I like the old. I guess they had to make for. They had to do that. Does anybody remember Fred Flintstone? We came out here, remember the time when it was cherry blossoms. I might even start another stream, because if this is going to be copyright, how many hours have we been on now? 3 hours. How about here? I can start up another one, guys. I know we're going to get... I want a whole stream to be copyright. Since my views are low anyway. That's my life. thinking of starting a new one. Hey, Mr. Sanjeev. I might start a new one. Plane coming in. Yeah. I might start a new one, guys. You guys can have a little break. But the one I can read title as opening day ceremonies. I could do that. Yeah. I'll rename it to opening day ceremonies. Whoa, what did I just do? I pressed the wrong thing. That was a scare. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I goofed up. Yeah, I'm gonna end this one, guys. I'm gonna start a new one. So, thank you so much for watching this one. It's been 3 hours, so I want to start a new one just to break it up. Thank you for watching. Thanks for getting me out and about. Thanks for joining me here. Opening ceremonies of the Canadian National Exhibition, CNE. Let's go to the X. Thanks, Lena, TBS, Adrian, Peter, George was here, Ruben, everyone, all the new viewers, Brittany. Looking for the other viewer. D. Michael, thank you. Mr. Sanjeev, thank you. We had a Dodo was here and very excited. Sandy. I don't know if 2 women in here, but Igor. Yeah, we'll be back on very shortly. I want to clear this one, end this one, retitle as opening ceremonies, and then I'll come back on for the afternoon of, I don't know, I'll get another title, because I know it'll be copyright, so there we go. Thanks again. Thanks for an awesome morning with you all. Alright. Go have your break. Yeah, we'll be back on, okay, Igor? Don't go too far. Make a snack. And come back on. There's so much more to see. I just feel like, yeah, this is a good time. End it, start a new one, and hopefully it won't get copyright. Alright. Bye guys. We'll see you soon.